Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell's it going today?
Wow, what a World Series, guys. I know it's been a couple days, but I mean, dude, especially with the seventh game, I mean, it might go down as like probably the best World Series that I've ever watched, even the ones with the Phillies in it. You know what I'm saying? That was a freaking damn good series.
It really was. It's just incredible baseball and just the drama and the plays that could have swayed it one way or the other.
Guys getting thrown out everywhere. Guys getting thrown out at third, like two good in the sixth game or the fifth game. Guys getting thrown out at home.
So as far as
two guys thrown out at home.
How many extra inning games was there?
A couple.
Yeah.
18 to 1.
I made it to like the 10th inning in the 18 inning game. I did not stay up very late in that one.
I made it to like the 10th, and then I fell asleep and woke up in like the 12th and fell asleep again. And that's what I did. Yeah. I woke up and they were in like the 15th, and I was like, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I did it a couple different times. I was waking in and out of that, but Will Smith, the Dodgers catcher, set a record for innings caught in a World Series with 75.
That's insane.
He caught 75 innings. I mean, even though it's 7 games, but he caught 75 innings.
Yeah, and then he's got the balls enough to hit the walk-off, a home run.
Yeah.
At the top of the
Pretty
11th.
much to go ahead. I mean, you take series as... That's about as good as a World Series as it's going to get. That, I believe, the Yankees and Diamondbacks.
That was good.
01 was the one for me, whereas like a fan, I'm saying like best World Series I've ever seen up until this past one.
And I was pretty young, 01, so I was only 12.
I was 15. So
Right, so it was a little bit harder for me to like register like at 12, you know what I'm saying? 15 is probably a little bit easier for you.
And the cool one in that series was Randy Johnson started Game 6 and then came in Game 7, and then we saw that again.
Pulled a Yamamoto, right?
He's the original Yamamoto, and then Yamamoto, like, heck, have you ever seen a pitching performance like that from a guy just like...
In a seventh game, coming off, how many pitches did he pitch the night before?
He had 96 pitches
96, and then how many did he end up pitching?
Like 30-something, 40-something.
He's just a psycho. You see him in the dugout, I'm like, this guy's a psycho.
But like losing like nothing on his pitch, like he's out there pitching with the same velocity, the same everything.
It's the way the pitchers used to do it back in the day.
Well, they had said that in the previous season, Yamamoto had pitched the clinching, whatever their Japanese championship series game, whatever it is. He had a complete game where he pitched and he won them. He clinched them their Japanese title or whatever with 139 pitches. He pitched the complete game.
So he had a break between 96 and 130 this time.
Yeah, right. At least he had like
it was nothing for him.
At least he had like 16 hours until he did it again.
Think about this though too. We offered Yamamoto more money than anybody else did. And he still still went there. And just look what the 3 top Japanese guys did on their team this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were fantastic.
I mean, think about it.
It's
the deferred money.
There's another one coming that I just saw on
third baseman.
Is that
Phillies are 100%? You know the Phillies need a third baseman or want a third baseman. And me and Tosh were talking about it before. I said, you think they're going to get that third baseman? I don't know how they pull it off, but if the Dodgers can do it with all the deferred money that they do and their big ownership group that they have, they could probably pull it off. And
well, if we don't re-sign Schwarber,
You got a lot of money to play with. Yeah. I mean,
And he's a righty. He's a
I know,
righty
but
power third baseman.
I'm not so sure it's money.
culture. You're close to the coast right there. You have a big
And they know
Japanese
he's going to be
population.
an owner sooner or later.
Well, and
fucking
you're walking-
Ohtani.
Yeah.
He's going to have to be with the
Right.
amount of money they're going to own.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
it's-
walking into it. You're walking into a team that already has Otani, Yamamoto, Sasaki.
Why wouldn't they? It's like the Japanese All-Star team. I mean, why wouldn't you want to play with those guys? I mean, honestly,
it's comfortability.
and also
Exactly,
winning.
Todd.
And it's also
Exactly.
And if you want to win, why wouldn't you want to go to the Dodgers?
It's the perfect situation.
You know what I mean? It's everything. It's also the LA lifestyle. As a rich, famous athlete, it's got to be amazing to be a LA athlete. You know what I mean? It's
You
like
have fall guys for your betting.
Weather.
fall guys. Yeah, exactly.
Japan gets a lot of weather. They get the snow and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they like fucking out the LA climate.
Yeah.
They don't want to have to go another 3,000 miles to go to Philly.
No, and it's look. I mean,
each time the family comes over or whatever.
But,
who
But it's
knows?
comfortability. Exactly what Ty says.
Yeah, and that series, I'm gonna go like as far as a World Series, I'm gonna say that's probably the best I've ever seen. Now, as far like I saw the 01 series, but like it's hard for me to appreciate that there. I mean, as far as World Series goes, now the series, like if you want to go series of all time, like Red Sox coming back from 3-0 against the Yankees, that was the ALCS.
Yeah.
That I mean,
And then
dude,
they swept somebody.
that was
they
like
played
three.
Colorado.
Yeah, they swept them.
That was like three St. Louis.
St.
beat
Louis. They beat Colorado for one of their other
Yeah.
ones. Yeah. Okay.
But I think it was like the night before, it was like the 13th where Dave Roberts steal the base. Extra innings to save it. And then the following night, it's like extra innings again. And Big Poppy walks it off. And then like the extra, like that series was
I was
crazy.
in prison watching that.
You were in
It
prison
was
in
2004.
Yeah.
I was in prison.
Like that was
Two
like,
DUIs. I had 2 DUIs in like 3
but
years
as
or
far
something
as
like
like
that.
but as far as
I
like
was in jail watching that. It was, dude, it made, you know what I mean? You had something to watch because you're watching, first of all, a little black and white TV with rabbit ears, right? And you only get like 6 stations as it is. You know what I mean? So that being on late in the
Fox
night,
or
it was
whatever,
great.
yeah.
You know, I had something to watch.
and then as far as like
Were you
games
betting
go-
cigarettes in jail on the game?
Probably.
Not then.
No, okay.
Not then.
No.
Yeah, and as far as like, I mean, that's one of the best baseball games I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Like ups and I mean, you had them up 3-1, and then they are climbing back. They tie it. Then you have bases loaded, 1 out. Blue Jays get out of it. Bases loaded, 1 out again. Dodgers get out of it. You got like it's
Guys
just,
being thrown out at the plate on great plays when the infield's in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude? Just great, just great infield play with the guys knowing where the ball's supposed to go at any certain circumstance.
and I was saying like
And
any,
the margins of what
I
that
know.
series was like.
yeah, almost played the 2 plays at home on each team. We're
right.
that close.
That close, and the ball getting wedged in
Well,
the
yeah,
And the
wall.
one guy was blocking his foot with his fucking. The catcher was blocking his foot.
Yeah, the play where Rojas almost fell over and threw the guy out at home, or Will Smith's foot is.
I didn't have a dog in the fight, but I can only
Neither did I.
imagine
It was
how
awesome.
those Toronto fans
Yeah,
felt after that
that
series,
sucks.
man. That's got to be one of the most demoralizing sports losses ever.
Listen,
Dude,
I
it's like Springer starts out hot. He goes out. You get Bichette back. He plays good. Then Springer comes back. He
dude,
plays
shout
good.
out to
Like,
Springer, dude.
I
That
forgot
guy
all about that too. Ollie Springer just coming back, and he played well. He
played
He was
great.
on base a lot
He was.
after he came back from being hurt.
He fouled a pitch off like his kneecap, missed a game in like the ALCS, and came back and got hit like 4 more times, and then he threw his lat out, and then dude Springer went, pardon the not pun, but Springer went through the ringer during those playoffs. That dude literally. Yeah, dude, he literally went through the ringer. That dude, like, he's gonna need a hot, long bubble bath in this offseason, that guy. But as far as games go, I mean, I feel like it had every play that you could possibly have in a baseball
And the Dodgers
game.
already
Dude, that
released the one
catch,
guy.
that catch in the outfield where who was it? Hernandez or whatever collided.
It's like, whoa, no!
He ran over his player. Was Kiki?
Yeah, it was Kiki.
Yeah, they put Pajes in as a substitution. The batter before the guy had been in for like 6 pitches and comes in and makes a great catch, knocks his own guy over.
It was
and
just-
he's been in for 6 pitches.
Yeah.
Dude,
And that hit would have put like Toronto up. Probably what, like 2?
I thought Kiki had it. I thought Kiki had a beat on it.
Who
He
knows?
was looking like, I thought Geeky had a beat on.
There's so many of those plays that those fans for the rest of their life are going to think back on.
Yeah, there
in
was
that
so
series.
many like great.
It was amazing.
Just keep mentioning them and thinking about them.
Shout out to fucking Vladdy, man, in the series that
Amazing.
Him opening up the bottom of the 11th with a double, gets punted over, and you can't get him in.
I know.
They were losing their mind.
Dude, and his defense.
What a buck
I
they
know
put up.
his defense.
Oh, he
all
robbed
series
Otani
was,
from like 3 hits.
Yeah, he did. He was.
I mean, his hitting was phenomenal, but like his defense was
Yeah, he's
unbelievable too.
he is God. He's an amazing. Like he's. Think about it, the Blue Jays have been around since the
More
the
hits
I
than
70s.
wish,
strikeouts.
I wish we traded everybody for him.
Yeah.
When they were questioning
whispers of
re-signing
that,
him.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, think about it, the Blue Jays have been around since the 70s.
I
and
would
they've
have
had
told
some
Bryce you're going
amazing
to the
talents.
outfield. Sorry.
But
Bryce don't want to do that.
Vlad is the best Blue Jay of all time. Like I think he's the best player in their franchise history.
Already?
Yeah, I would
What
say
about
so.
Roy
Carter.
Over Roy Halladay?
Yeah, I would say Vlad, when all said and done.
Roy Halladay too. Halladay, good call.
When all said and done, Vlad's going to be their best player in franchise history.
Oh,
yeah, when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it's all said and done,
Guy's
sure.
God.
Yeah,
He never strikes out.
No, he's incredible.
He's a contact machine.
He had more homers than strikeouts in the World Series. Like,
It's ridiculous.
And it's cool too because, like, you know, his dad being an expo and now him playing in Canada and like that just aspect of it, it's cool as hell too.
I loved playing with his dad in the old video games. His dad was a
Awesome,
fucking
man.
monster.
His dad was a monster, dude. His dad was great.
dude, I've seen him hit a pitch that hit the ground 2 feet in front of the plate, and he cricket hit it for like a double. Like Vladdy was the best, dude. Vladdy
really
Senior
was.
literally was the best.
Oh, my God.
Had a hose of an arm, like, dude, he was the man.
Yeah, so
They both-
Weren't
I
they
mean, they
from
both
one
are.
of the islands? I think you don't get off them islands back in the day with that if you couldn't hit. You didn't walk your way off of the island like you had a Cuban.
Or
all that
Swiss.
stuff.
well, they're not from Cuba.
You
I
just
think,
did-
I think they're Dominican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dominican.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you hit your way off that island.
Well, that's going to be something with the World Baseball
Yeah,
Classic,
where you're
speaking of
throwing
that.
99.
Yeah.
Off of it.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right, we do get the World Baseball Classic this year, which will be. I enjoyed it the last time we
Yes,
got
it will
it,
be good this year.
and it will be good. And
Yeah,
I
they
know
got
Japan-
Raleigh, they got Judge. I forget who. I'm not sure who
Bobby
else.
Witt Jr.
Yeah, they got a couple of other
Who's
players.
Japan gonna have?
Everybody,
Right.
I know. We'll
Well,
be
they're
keeping-
hitting.
We'll get that. We'll get a look at that third baseman probably.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
absolutely.
point, too.
We'll be keeping a close eye on free agency, which is starting up soon for baseball, and hopefully our Phillies do something because they certainly have to. I mean, because we're not at the same
Yeah, let's
level as
not
the
even
Dodgers.
get into that. It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
It's a
Let's-
vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle, but we still love baseball, and we absolutely love this World Series. So
Yeah, it was all, dude.
Dodgers are a dynasty, so you
was
got to admit it.
Dude, every game was awesome too. That was
Yeah.
a great World Series to watch.
No, it really, really was. This week on the show, we watched November to Remember 1999. This follows your return to ECW, which we covered last week on the show. And man, this was a great show, I thought. I thought that this one was a really, really fun pay-per-view. Top to bottom.
Well, everybody knows each other very well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you
So-
got comfortable talent with each other. You have some, I think, some pretty decent.
I mean, like Sabu and Chris is not like your normal freaking matchup. But and, you know, just think about when Chris was with the Body Donnas and stuff, dude. It wasn't like a Sabu match. You know
No.
what I mean? When Chris was right there.
But he was. Oh, you cannot wait to talk about that one.
Yeah.
But any memories of working in this venue or working in Buffalo, Hack?
No, it's Buffalo freaking them bringing in more fucking shit for New
Trash
Jack
cans.
than anyone else.
Trash. Okay.
10 times more than anyone else.
10 times.
Bill's Mafia, baby.
Bill's Mafia, and this crowd was certainly rowdy as hell. You saw at some points when they panned out to the crowd too, there was a lot of like Canadian flags. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure a lot like made that trip across the border to come and see the show because it's not too far from Niagara and
would assume
Toronto
so,
and everything.
yeah.
No, it's fucking right there. When we went up to Buffalo, went up to Niagara Falls, you could literally walk over to Canada if you had a fucking
casino on the
passport
other
on
side.
you.
I was going to say, I'm sure. I mean, were they more lax back then, Hack, as far as like
Before
traveling?
9/11, it was dude. You rolled into the Philadelphia airport 20 minutes before your flight.
Well, I'm talking
Before
about, man,
9/11.
I'm talking about
Even
USA,
there.
Canada.
Yeah,
Like,
back then, yeah, it was no.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably a whole lot easier.
It's no problem. Like when it's like cursor. They got so many cameras on you there anyway. You know what I mean? But because it's just you're allowed. You're in the country, but you're not really in the country. You're in the country on this casino ground. You know what I mean? You're not like going
Right.
through customs and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
They just let you over there to gamble and all that.
Right.
Do you ever have any issues getting across the border in Canada
Yeah, twice they turned me around.
because of your
Yeah, they pulled out my dossier.
They dropped the Bible out.
Is this record accurate?
Every time
like Alan and Hangover.
Oh,
Yep, did that.
they do it all. And I'm just like, all right, what fight you put me on? The guys
Well, that was WWE, right?
No, they got me in.
got
It was two indies that didn't get me in.
And so, will you even try it anymore to Canada? Canada's a no go, or
Well, you got your passport back now.
Doesn't matter. I had a passport then.
yeah, they don't let people in who have criminal convictions.
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
get-
That's right.
It's criminal
And they don't
convictions.
want people fucking staying in their
MVP,
country
right?
and using their
We were
free
talking about
healthcare.
MVP.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't get
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
foreigners like we got 15 million of them in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
They
so-
don't get anybody. They don't let anybody in that country.
So this
You
show,
think they'll let Antonio Brown in?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, Jesus Christ, I saw him. His CT is sizzling. Hack, do you agree?
Who, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Antonio
No,
Brown?
that was the best answer he could have given to it.
Who, what? Sizzle? Sizzle?
Joey Styles and Cyrus were in the ring, and Gertner came out, and then Taz came out, and Taz is leaving the WWF. This is his last show with ECW. I might
This
not have
is
been his
almost
last
like
shot,
useless
but
at this point. Is this just to like get Taz heat or something?
I think it's to make Taz the heel in that match with RVD, which I imagine he still would have been anyway. And I think it's also their way to write Gertner out of the show and put Cyrus in. I don't know, but it was kind of like
it was
kind of
like half useless. Like,
I like Cyrus's diamond on his head.
but it's
yeah.
like,
What is up with that?
That's
Right in the
great
middle of
shit.
his
That's
sport.
just good shit. That dude, he knows what he's doing.
well, Cyrus.
Taz is mad at Joey because Joey on commentary, I guess Taz choked out RVD, and he said, like, what do you mean? Of course I, choke people out from behind. And then he choked out Gertner. And
I don't know. It's
that
like
was
you
it.
feel tough, Taz, like talking shit to Joey and Gertner. Like,
It was-
not on Taz. I'm just talking about like the angle in general. Like, it was like
It was just to heal him, I think, for
right
the
the
RVD
heel.
match.
Yeah, it
pretty
was
much.
Fucking, yeah.
Oh, he didn't want to fucking go out like that to Van Dam. I was wondering what was up with the finish. Because when I'm watching it, I don't realize it's Taz's last night.
Yeah. So then we have Simon Diamond out there. Hack, any estimates as to how much he weighed at this point?
Oh, he was heavy right here. He's like a $1.95, $1.98.
How about his big dick? Any estimates on how much he weighed?
That was fucking funny shit, dude.
Dude, and
That
Cyrus
is
on the
good.
Oh,
commentary, like
Cyrus, when he had the line of I don't want his dick to bleed or something. He had a great line about it.
Yeah,
I'm butchering it, but
yeah,
man, it
like
was
something
fucking
about
great.
and his
No,
dick's like,
the whole situation is just funny.
yeah, it's distinguished and all that other like.
Simon's great with it.
He is, 'cause he plays it
Simon was
straight.
great, but then Cyrus on the commentary had like 6 lines that were like grade A, and Joey's like trying not to crack up. I think he's like, "Are you done?" Like,
Yeah.
Joey's like, "Dude."
Yeah, no, the one line he had that was awesome. I have it here in my notes. Joe, you have a lot of experience in these matters. Is that not the biggest dick you've ever seen? That's just a great line. I know you have a lot of experience in these matters. Like that's
Yeah,
so
he had
funny.
like 5 that were awesome.
Out
That's
came
funny shit.
Jazz.
Carl Burnett situation.
Any funny stories about Jazz Hack? Hanging out with
Well, the
Jazz?
funniest one is when she's waiting there to talk to Paul, probably about her pay or something like that. And Paul's acting like he's on the phone, then all of a sudden his phone starts ringing.
No, it didn't. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, you should have seen her face. It was fucking hilarious.
Caught in 4K?
Oh, he didn't
Lying?
even sell it.
He didn't
He just walked away, kept talking. That was Paul. That was fucking Paul.
That's not my phone ringing.
No, you're hearing
He never sold it. It's Paul.
He's just gaslighting her. No, my phone
No,
wasn't ringing.
it's just no, not gaslighting.
You're not hearing what you're hearing.
Yeah. So
That's what happens when you're on your phone. You get another call. Call waiting. Yeah.
It's a new phone, I swear.
No, I don't know. Every time we like Jazz always comes right. Like Hack and
great.
Jazz are always like really cool, and she's been really cool with like me every time I've met her. So
She was a heck of a worker too, and
Yeah.
she was working in WWF for
She'd
a long
fit
time.
great nowadays.
That's what I mean.
Nowadays, she'd be a superstar.
Yeah, because she was working, and she was one of the only women that were like real workers, because they had a lot of like really
Yeah, we had
attractive.
tits and ass.
Right, but
Yeah,
they didn't
she was
have
one
like
of
the
the first,
workers.
yeah.
And now she like in 2025 wrestling, it'd be a lot different than the time that she was in.
isn't
versus-
she like a producer for TNA or something?
I believe she
I thought
works
at some point
for.
I was going to bring that
I
up.
believe she works for either NWA or TNA.
Something
I'm not,
like-
she
good for
is
her.
still in the business, but yeah.
Yeah.
Really great talent.
She just went into somebody's Hall of
Probably
Fame.
still get in the ring.
Yeah, probably still
She's
could.
probably she's probably only 50.
Yeah. So then Jazz laid out Simon, and then Dick hit her with the penile implant. So that was just you got to get another. Ollie's popped about that one right there. Spike Dudley came out, and then we got a little match between him and Simon Diamond. Just not really much.
It was nothing.
Cyrus had
It was
another
a
great
spot. It was a ha-ha. It was a whole ha-ha.
Cyrus had another great line. He said he desperately needed that dick. just it's so stupid. They were brawling on the outside, and then Simon Diamond got busted open, and then that's when Cyrus had the line.
I don't even know how that happened. How did that happen?
I don't know.
I think it was a chair shot.
The chair shot. Yeah, there was a chair shot. He was working over him in the corner a little bit. I don't really remember. And then Cyrus had the line, I hope his dick doesn't start bleeding. That was the line. And then he hit him with a gourd buster and then an acid drop, and Spike Dudley picked up the win. And then out came, this is just like your typical ECW opener of just throw a bunch of shit out there.
Yeah, like the collar around Dick was good. Just that collar, like the S&M, like little fucking undertone there.
Yeah.
Dick choker?
The cock ring.
Yeah.
Guido and Big Sal came out. They laid out Spike, and then Nova came out. And this was just like, here's Nova going to get all his shit in. Just
Pretty much.
Get 100 moves in on Guido. And Guido is great.
And Guido's phenomenal.
Guido is amazing.
He is.
Yeah.
Like, he gets him up in this move where he's about, like, it's a powerbomb kind of position, then he hits a cutter.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell they're called.
But the fucking look on Guido's face as he's up, like he's selling his eyes, are so good for the sell of it. Not just the bump that he takes, but the whole, everything Guido does to put all those moves over. This was not really like, I don't even know how long this went. It was just a couple minutes of moves and shit. But Guido was fantastic in this.
Oh yeah, phenomenal. All just his selling, his mannerisms, like his like in ring like crowd and ref work, and just everything that he's doing. Like he's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Just everything you want.
Yeah.
Like
Fantastic. Big Sal missed an avalanche splash, and then
And dude, that big fat fucking move a little bit for his,
Yeah, he
for
took
his
it,
unbelievable size, can't he?
yeah, getting on
he
his
took a
horse
nice
there.
bump. What was it? A drop kick or something off the top?
Yeah.
Whatever. He took a nice bump.
Yeah, he
Sal did
Yeah, he did.
for being 500 pounds.
I know.
Guido then got the what was it that he hit for the finish? The DDT? Was it? No. What was this
He
finish?
must have been a hell of an athlete when he was like 300.
Yeah, had like
Big
a
Sal.
athlete, like a
Something.
So, yeah.
An offensive lineman, a D
Because he was
tackle.
an athlete underneath that tub of lard.
He was. He could move a little bit. Other
Yeah,
than
for that size.
Yeah, there was a little the Sicilian. What's the move where he gets him on his back or whatever?
yes, yes. It's like a vertebraker kind of thing.
Yeah, like a Sicilian
vertebrae.
slice or
Yeah.
whatever the hell Joey calls
that was the finish. But it was what it was, and it was kind of entertaining. It's only a
But
couple.
listen, as far as like a complete opening, I mean, it's entertaining. You're coming out to shoot, and like you're just doing whatever. Like it's funny. Like one match ends, these dudes are running in, and here comes another ref, and it's just like,
Well, and then here came Chris Chetty, and I'm expecting it to be another match when
Right.
Chetty came out, and Chetty lays them out, and then he gets laid out by Doring and Roadkill. And Roadkill for his splash, I was like, why is he so far across the ring? He was probably like
way too far,
Like-
like 80% across
like
the ring.
4/5 away from
Yeah.
like across the ring.
Yeah.
And he tried to get there on the splash, but he couldn't get there on it. Like it was just
It was like one of those like knee hits and then
Yes.
like your torso hit. Like
so. I mean, that was what it was, but that was the
I guess that was the Doring and Roadkill getting Chetty out of the group type deal thing, where Chetty going heel. I don't
I
know.
was wondering what it was too.
Yeah,
yeah. That's
I was
up to-
like, for who, for what? But I mean, it doesn't.
it was
really
like a
have to.
Chetty
was
turning
just a
on. It
roll
was like a
through.
Chetty turning on Nova, and then
I
like,
do have a question about those segments, Hack. Like when you say like it's just the roll through, like the talent backstage when they're going to this pay per view does not know that they're in one of these things, but it's all just thrown together. How soon before the pay per view do you expect this was put together?
Oh, that night.
That night backstage, it's something like just
Paul fucking have known him at 45 minutes before the show started.
just like that.
That's how he would. That's how it was. I mean, because everybody was so familiar with everybody, he could just be like, bah, 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 bah,
well, not only
and
that,
everybody
and you had to make, and not only that, you had to make sure everybody was at the show. That,
Oh,
I
the
mean, with
Gotham
that crew,
town. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Some of the people
there's-
might have gotten arrested at some point.
Well, not only that, but we didn't always have a computer in our pocket, like you say. But like,
get to the
there's-
building.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different in WWE and stuff like that. But these guys, who knows what the fuck they're doing with travel and this, that. You know what I'm
in
saying?
them days,
Like,
oh my God.
Like, you got to make sure somebody's getting to the fucking building, and then a lot of those hodgepodges were probably because people didn't show up on
And
time.
we had to change something to do something.
Right.
But you were never in one of those like roll through segments. They
Yeah,
didn't
I've
use you
been
for
in
that.
plenty of.
You were in some of
Yeah,
those,
just
okay.
a Sandman. Well, when I was faking a rib injury with Paul because I don't know, I just, for whatever the fuck I was doing
Worked a
it
rib
for.
injury with him?
Yeah, but dude, that was one of my classic sells when I was always selling on my ribs, but
Always.
but I had him fucking. So I didn't want to work. I wanted to be special teams. So I was special teams. Like one night, like in Boston, Sabu comes. I come out, and Sabu comes running off the stage, and he breaks a bottle over my head. And we gimmicked the bottle before that. Wildfire Tommy Rich showed us how to do it. Got a big, like a 16 back then, 16-ounce bottle of beer. And then they heated up some water because there was a kitchen in the place. It was like a VFW thing. They heated up some water and then they dropped the bottle into the hot water. It was empty. There was no beer in it, and it spider webbed it. So the thing like cracked easy, like real super easy over my head.
Oh, that's
They're like,
awesome.
oh yeah, we did this all the time before. You know, it was like an old thing.
That's great.
You know, so Paul will come up with things from just me to do during other people's shit.
I love how you called it special teams too.
Yeah, it is. It's special teams.
It's all you got.
That's a dreamer thing. That's a dreamer thing.
It's special teams.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a great terminology right there. All right, special teams. This next match, was this offense? I'm going to say this is offense because you had Jerry Lynn, Tajiri, and Super Crazy.
A lot of
offense in this one. Not a whole lot of defense. Man,
this is the 2-minute drill.
this is good.
That's a good call, Ty. That's a good call.
2-minute drill. I like that. Jack Victory, man, doing the wheelchair gimmick. And
That's
just
fucking hilarious.
I love Cyrus putting him over. Like, I can't believe Jack Victory still makes it out here every night in his wheelchair.
Yeah, Cyrus is freaking hilarious.
Cyrus was fantastic on this show. And we say that, like, the more we watch these 99, 2000 shows, man, Cyrus was so good. And
Witty.
yeah,
Super witty.
as good as Joey was alone, whenever he was with somebody else, whether it was Gertner or Cyrus, they stepped their game up to meet Joey's level of excellence, like on commentary with him, because they were
He
both.
wouldn't show like Cyrus. He wouldn't show that off in the locker room like his wit. He knew his place there. You know what you kind of know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he was just like,
I mean, he could
It
have
was the
been
character.
yeah,
It wasn't him. It was the character.
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
but I kind of feel like the character's kind of him now, like that we
It
see,
is.
like, you know
Well,
what I
he's
mean?
probably
it
been-
is.
well, he's
There's
been doing it
something
for
in there
30
that
years.
makes it
Well, and also too, like with with a camera always being around now, you kind of always have to like almost be that way.
Be on.
Now
like
as a wrestler, you
100%.
kind of
Yeah,
almost
right.
always have to be the character.
You have to.
Yeah.
And you have to do social media and everything. Like he's a great follow on Twitter, man. He's awesome on Twitter. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Don's fantastic. This match was all action. This match was just it's your typical ECW three-way dance. I think I'd probably prefer a version of this match if Guido was in here instead of Jerry. I don't know why, but Jerry's size with these two was just a little, like, he's not that much bigger than them. And it's not like stylistically he's that much different, but I don't know. I still
it's a better match with Guido.
I still really like this
I
match
thought it was a
all
good
that
mix,
better.
like a good change up.
than the Guido version that we see. Yeah.
I think it's a match to get Jerry over.
Oh, totally.
To get Jerry a win. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. No, that's definitely why it was booked, Ty.
especially with Carino coming out and saying like the king of the three-way dance,
True.
to
That's a
Jerry,
good
the
point.
king of the three-way dance, and then Jerry coming
Well,
out.
you
with,
got Taz leaving, so somebody needs to push for Rob.
somebody has to. Yeah.
That's a good point.
and
Too.
Jerry's got his rib tape on for the 24th month straight.
And did he steal working the ribs from you?
Had a cracked rib for 2 years.
Yeah, literally. I think he had taped ribs since like 97 or whenever the hell it was. But
That's so good. I love the sell that, like, as Carino, before this match started, was doing the whole rundown for
Carino's
Tajiri.
great too.
Tajiri, like, sold, like, a headache at one point from Carino's talking. It was, like, a very subtle sell that he had. And I was just like, what a great pairing those guys were together.
Man, and what a baby face Carino had then. He looked young.
Oh, dude,
He looked like
young.
a teenager.
He really, really did. This was tons and tons of action. Tajiri,
Holy shit.
Tajiri just took Jerry Lynn's head off at one point with a kick, and then there was a bunch of planchas. Tajiri hit the outside moonsault, looked like $1 million.
I like them throwing the tarantula in like immediately.
Tarantula, you got
They opened up with that.
They did. They had to get the tarantula in there. You got a balcony dive from Crazy, and my God, that, like, Super Crazy, so fucking good, man.
Spot on.
Spot on.
That and Tajiri hit one on the runway. Spot on.
The
Off the
moonsault.
second rope.
Yeah. The outside
like, just
moonsault.
fucking on point, both of them.
Yeah. There was a weird spot where there was like a Mexican surfboard.
Oh, I got a thing there. Something surfboard. I don't know. Joey called it something.
It was a Mexican surfboard.
To Tajiri, and then Tajiri got hung up, and Jerry Lynn came and gave him a bulldog off of it.
Which was creative. I've never
I ain't never seen that before.
I've never seen that. And I thought it was an interesting spot right there. And then there was a bunch of more like there was a Rana, springboard moonsault. Crazy was about to get brainbustered. He hit a powerbomb. Tajiri, Lynn hit his cradle pile driver on Crazy. But then Tajiri breaks up the pin. I'm like, if it's elimination, why are you breaking up the pin?
He did it a couple times.
They
actually, Cyrus mentioned it.
Yeah.
Which was a good job on the commentary by mentioning it like, hey, Joey, he was like, yeah, this is elimination style, so I don't know why Tajiri would even break up the pinfall. And then Cyrus, like, covered his ass but said something. So they did a good job trying to cover it up. You know.
Yeah. Tajiri then hit a brainbuster on Crazy, which looked like,
you can also say he thinks he's got a better chance of beating that one guy with him in the ring.
Right.
there you go.
Yeah,
Good
right.
kayfabe for
You
it.
can back your way.
Yeah.
Or you could kayfabe like, oh, the winner gets he would get half a winner's purse for picking up a win, you know? Some bullshit like that, you know?
Well, yeah, because he took him out. Well, yeah, because Jerry cradled Super Crazy. Jerry pinned Crazy.
Tajiri
Tajiri
breaks
knocked
it
him
up.
off. And then Tajiri did something and then pinned Crazy himself.
He hit Crazy with the
Yeah.
brainbuster,
Yeah,
and then
pinned
Crazy's
Crazy
out of the
himself.
match.
I fucking remembered all that.
There was a handspring back elbow with just between Jerry and Tajiri now, and then they're brawling. There's a trio woe. Tajiri looked like he missed it, but I didn't see who he got with it.
I missed that too. I was like, wait, is mouse green? I was like, did I miss the mist? Or
We missed the mist. The camera missed the
unless
mist.
he fucking bit it in his fucking mouth.
Oh, he fucked up the towel.
Maybe.
He could have.
Not in his mouth, fucking. Like,
No?
you would have. You'd have known. I don't know. I would have think you would have known it was coming, but it isn't in. Some guys used to have that shit in their mouth the whole fucking match.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I thought it was.
Like they'd pull it out somewhere.
Oh, sometimes they would have it like tape. And
No,
put it-
some guys have their blade back in the day in their mouth. The whole match. Well, matches weren't like the way matches are now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, wrist lock.
they used to hold their
headlock, yeah,
fucking blades underneath their lip.
Listen here, Sandman.
I can't believe you guys don't know this.
Well, I've heard before with like fingertips. Did you watch the Lou Albano clip I sent you a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, where he's blading so obviously on camera and he's just sticking himself?
No, you said that to me.
Yeah,
don't
check
know.
your
I
text.
feel like I've seen that before.
Dude, it was so obvious. He's just like
it's-
straight up.
Oh, I've seen
blading.
Abby do it too. Abby's going.
Oh
Yes.
God. So anyway, there was a backbreaker, and then he missed a moonsault. There was a tornado DDT from Jerry Lynn, and then Tajiri got out of a Hunican Rana. He had a really nice German. He kicked Jerry in his ribs, and then Lynn was selling them. But Tajiri kicked him in the ribs again, but he hit another cradle pile driver on him for the finish.
I was surprised.
You were surprised Jerry went over?
Just was that.
The finish was weird.
It was kind of
Yeah,
like
I thought
Yeah, the finish was weird.
it was kind of like just there. I don't know. They were trading a lot of offense. There wasn't like a whole lot of
Yeah, the
selling.
finish was weird.
But as a match, though, I enjoyed this. Like, I'm going to give this 3.25 star. Ollie,
I'll give it like a 3. That was good.
yeah,
A little short.
yeah. How long did this go?
It was on. I mean, it says 10:59.
Seemed like everything was short.
I mean,
To
not
me,
that that's
I felt.
like
Besides the
not
Sabu
that that's like super short, but like I don't know. They could have let it breathe a little.
Wow, I thought it was a lot longer than that.
You thought it was longer.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought it was a hair less.
Yeah, I thought it was 2. I thought it was like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you give it, Hack? How many stars?
2.5.
2.5.
For who, for what?
For who, for what? Okay. Ty?
I thought it was really good. 3.5.
3.5. Okay. He goes, Huh.
I mean, what? Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. When you mentioned that Guido should have been in that the match is so much better with
I know,
Guido.
but how many matches,
Well, you gotta-
ways can Guido and
It doesn't
It's
matter.
crazy hat?
How many have they had in that building? You got to understand, it doesn't matter if they're seeing it live.
I know, but I was just saying that because Guido just got kind of like a throw you nothing match, and I know if we were booking this card differently,
yeah, but I think Ty had the right point where it was to get Jerry over.
it definitely was.
It was
But
to get Jerry over, and you're trying to also get Tajiri over at that point. Like, Tajiri's like another
True.
like, big part. Like, they're starting to like make him as like
because I thought he's over already.
But let's fantasy book this instead. Let's do hypothetically, if you put Guido in this match and then you did a Jerry and Steve singles match instead of the time that you did the roll through bullshit to open the show, and you give Jerry the win over Steve.
I don't know if Steve's not Steve at this point though.
He's not. He's
Good
not.
point.
He's not there yet.
That's
You
a
know
really
what I'm
good
saying?
point.
Like, Steve is kind of Tajiri's lacking. Like, Steve
He's
is
the manager.
Tajiri's mouthpiece at this
He's-
point.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, that's why I'm saying they're trying to put Tajiri on this pedestal. So, like, they're putting Tajiri and Jerry together, and Jerry going over on Tajiri is supposed to mean something. So,
True. No, there's so many different ways you could do it. So it was fun match. Up next on the show was the Baldies taking on Balls Mahoney, Axel Rotten, and New Jack, who took his time coming out there. And the Baldies, man, Angel, Tony, Vito, and PN News was the other Baldy. Any memories of him being in the locker room?
I know. I remember him being around a couple times, but not for long.
What about Vito?
But you got to remember, I was gone for a year, and I was just back, so he was probably there when I was
remember
going.
Vito way more than that other guy.
I know,
Vito's been around
back
for a
in the
while.
day,
Yeah.
and Tony.
Yeah,
You know
Tony and
Tony.
Angel.
Oh, yeah.
Tony and
of course,
Angel,
Tony and
obviously.
Angel, yeah.
The Baldies.
Yeah, but the other guy, I didn't really know.
Baldy's pretty good heel act just to get New Jack segment. They were always, I feel like, matched up with New Jack, and
Rinse, repeat this
just
match.
what do you
we're good.
expect? What do you expect from it? I mean, New Jack is coming out to hit people with weapons. It's what people want to see.
And do a dive.
And do a dive, and
Everybody bleed.
and everybody bleed, and you get a vacuum spot where New Jack dances with the vacuum, and then the dive that he hit. He's up on this ladder, and you see how high up the backboard is. Up there.
He's tops 15 feet, probably more like 13. I mean,
Yeah,
what's
the
a
rim's
backboard?
10. The
Right.
rim's 10.
Yeah.
and then
Exactly.
so he's
It
13.
looks way worse.
It does
Yeah.
because the camera's far away.
Yeah, it looks worse.
And
than
he
it
got
is.
right up
I
after.
thought he could have just did it like in the runway, but I guess you don't want to do it like it's just as high. Like it looked just as high, like doing it off the top
you
of the
mean
runway.
where the hard camera was?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
could have just did it there.
You could have just done it there.
And he didn't care about the height anyway.
Well,
so
that's what I'm
he's
saying, but
not
it's just
30.
an easier climb.
It's
Probably would have, yeah.
arguably the biggest pop on the show, though, was the New Jack dive.
I don't know. I thought I got a pretty big butt. Just saying.
You did, but but the crowd was going nuts at this point after the New Jack
Dude,
dive.
you see the dive, dude. How many times you seen it on TV, but you were live and the guy's there and you're like feeling it, dude.
I know. And then was that the point when Joey had the holy shit line on the show where he's like, I apologize to my mom, but holy shit.
I remember the line, but I don't remember when exactly, but I think you're right.
Because Joey was just such a choir boy.
I remember
Like,
the
was
line, he
gimmick.
said, yeah, I apologize to my mom, but holy shit. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember if it was that point, though.
This was exactly what it was.
And then New Jack does it, and New Jack pulls his total hack and loses the match.
Yep. Angel hit him with a
You
guitar
know, gets
shot.
the biggest pop of the night and then loses the match.
Angel hit him with a guitar shot, and they picked up the win. Kind of surprising with that one, but yeah.
New Jack, I don't think, won very much himself, too. As as far as hack goes.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody
He
having
got the
fun.
biggest pop.
Yeah.
His music's playing the entire match, and that's it.
Up next on the show was
I didn't even realize he got pinned. I watched it, you know what I mean? But
You probably
I'm not
fast-forwarded.
taking
You
were
notes
fast-forwarded
watching.
to a minute.
No, but that I'm not taking notes watching that.
No, what's there to take note of? I mean, it's just.
You're just like,
Yeah,
what does Jack do
I wouldn't know who took
here?
it.
We give every.
I remember the fucking the vacuum cleaner shot was nice and safe. It was.
It was a great spot, man. You can't give it a star because it just is what it is, and we give them a million billion stars for anything involving New Jack. Rest in peace. Up next on the show was Sabu taking on Chris Candido, and Sabu and Fonzie did a promo before the match about Sabu's friend had passed away. Did you remember this at all, Hack, or no? It was kind of like another side of Fonzie and Sabu that I never seen Fonzie cut.
Was it Ticho?
Ticho, I think, or Tech. I can't pronounce the name. He had it on his armband too.
Maybe I'm going to see Fonzie in the next 12 hours.
Okay.
By 11 tomorrow.
Maybe ask him.
Tico? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll probably think of it.
And Chris had Tammy with him, and man, this was just Sabu was on in this one. Like, you want to talk about...
Both Chris was looking great. His body-wise, oh my God. Jeez, he looked great.
Chris was fantastic. And I know we've said this before on the show, but if he'd never, suffered the tragic passing that he had, I truly believe that Chris Candido would be involved in the business one way or the other
he'd
today.
be an agent.
100%.
Perfect agent.
100%. Agent, manager, something, maybe even still working, considering his age. And guys working later in life during this era. So this was just, man, on. Like, Sabu was hitting everything in this match. Fonzie was doing such a great job of, just directing traffic out there and setting up all the spots for him. They did some interesting stuff with, some of the table spots that they did that were just, a little bit different. The one where the table was one leg up, one leg down, slanted, and Chris is hanging off of it. Why did he not set up the whole table regularly? Why did he have it slanted like that? What do you think, Hack?
I wasn't listening to you.
Did you mention the spot before it? Are you talking
I got
about
Fonzie chair spot, RVD through table? Was that what you...
Nope, we're in the Sabu match here. No.
Are you talking about when they had when they set the table up and then Chris took the one set of legs down?
Yes.
And then Sabu clotheslined Chris onto the table, and then they did it. That's just for a different perspective, a different effect. I thought that was great.
Well, that wasn't the one where he came off the top rope and put him through. That was the flip, the one off to somebody else on. Who was
that was
that?
Tammy.
That was a different one.
And that was towards the end, and that one was just a hair too late.
Sabu was a hair too late.
Yeah, he got him over the top of the table like this
for too long.
Yeah.
I would say just a second or two.
Yeah.
That's honestly my only criticism of the match would be that spot.
He's literally got to jump as he pushes her up, pretty much.
And then boom, boom, both at the same time.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, Sabu was working over him he had the camel clutch on a couple different times in this match, and they were putting over on commentary that he wanted to finish him by submission, which is the finish of the match. I mean, he drilled him with the air Sabu with the chair behind the leg.
Are you talking about the finish?
Yeah.
The Arabian Facebuster?
The Arabian Facebuster, yeah. Drawing a blank
on the broken table.
On the broken table already. I mean, he hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
As good as I've ever seen him hit it. That was the finish. Gets him in a camel clutch. I don't
know if those two were trying to prove a point or whatever the hell they were trying to do, but they went out there and rocked the fucking shit out of that.
They did, and he dedicated the match to his friend who passed. I wonder if that was legitimate in Sabu. Where I'm going to try to go out. Not that he didn't always try to go out there and steal the show, but
I mean, he was he looked normal to me.
He seemed normal to you,
and but Chris more so than Sabu. Chris isn't going out there doing lions, tigers, and bears.
Right.
He went out. You know what I'm saying? So Chris went out there and did everything and was fucking
absolutely.
The whole fucking kit and caboodle.
He was there all the way for every spot.
Oh yeah, not
and he wasn't a go through the table
kind
of guy.
That's what I'm saying. Not I didn't think he would be there for every spot, but I mean, dude, yeah.
No, it was fantastic. Awesome. I really, really liked this match. How long? This one was the longest match on the show. I feel like.
Had to have been.
Yeah.
How long was it?
This one was 17.
17 minutes.
Fuck, I thought it was like a half hour.
It's a long man. It felt long, but not in a bad way.
No,
It felt
maybe
long.
because the other ones were shorter that I thought that this one was just like way longer. But
I really enjoyed this one, though. I'm going to go 4 stars for it. Holly, what do you give it?
5.
You're going 5 on this.
Yeah,
Wow,
man, dude, it was fucking really, really good, and especially like even a little more entertaining and like intriguing in the fact that like, I mean, I don't know how many times Chris Candido and Sabu ever worked with each other.
That might have been the only time.
No, they work definitely together
Couple
at
times.
indies and
Singles?
stuff. Yes, definitely.
But
They-
like, well, especially
singles probably.
well, especially like on like television or like, you know what I'm saying, or something that like for everybody to see or that you can even go back and watch. But it was awesome. I mean, you got to see like Sabu work a little bit different style than you're used to. Not that he can't do like more mat wrestling and shit like that, but you got to see him do a little bit of that, and Candido go a little bit more onto like the hardcore side, and I think they blended the two really well.
Yeah, it was like 2 worlds meeting each other in the middle. And I love how Sabu, for pretty much, I would say, 9 out of 10 matches, always starts off doing a lot of like, he's trying to pick people's legs, big ankles, and sprawl.
Yeah,
It's
that's his
his
standard
start.
opening.
That's his standard opening. Like, he tries to make, he's like, I'm going to give you 30 seconds of showing you I can wrestle.
and I'll
Like,
do the drop kick to the ankle.
drop kick to the ankle, and then I'm going to start doing all my Sabu shit. And yeah, what do you give it, Hack?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any reason 4?
Well,
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
4.
I agree. That's an accurate star rating. Ty?
Yeah, I'm going to 5. Those guys went fucking beyond. That was an awesome match. I was entertained throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Really, really good stuff. I'd say if you guys have never seen this one, definitely check it out. Up next on the show, Masato Tanaka was cut from
maybe it's just because I've been in that same match with him so many times or something.
Sabu.
I mean, yeah, because if they're giving it a 5, I should usually be on board with that for something. But I don't know.
No, I'm with you. I didn't quite think 5, but I really, really liked
Yeah,
it.
you don't want to put Sabu over.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, yeah. Vendetta.
Yeah,
against-
okay.
Yeah, we all know better.
Piece of shit. Yeah.
Judge Jeff Jones was telling the fans that Awesome has never beaten Masato Tanaka twice, but he will tonight. And then there was Louis Dangerously, and he was telling people that they're fired. And he walked past you, Hack, and he said, "You're fired again." That was really a funny line. It was just he never got fired in the first place, Lou. So there you go. Up next on the show, this was
Yeah, but why was he being consoled and stuff afterwards with Fran? The dress Franny was wearing was horrible. I showed her the picture.
you didn't like
What's
it.
up with that dress, lady?
It was the 90s.
What are you rocking?
Oh, it
FUBU
was.
jeans and a Bruce Lee t-shirt.
Dude, that shirt's awesome.
That shirt's great.
Badass, dude. I saw that shirt. I'm like, I'm wearing that on pay-per-view, baby. I saved it for a while, too.
Oh, that's a great shirt. I'll get to that.
And the FUBU
Yeah,
jeans.
FUBU jeans are amazing. Mike Awesome taking on Masato Tanaka here, and my God,
Wow.
just
Jesus Christ, wow.
Like when we talk about these two guys in wrestling history, I mean, you talk about Sabu and Cactus as like people that you just had this like chemistry with in the ring together. Mike Awesome and Tanaka as opponents in the ring together. It's like as good as it gets as far as like a matchup goes. Like these two guys were born to wrestle each other.
Dude, would Mike Awesome have been the best wrestler ever if, I mean, is he not like the greatest athlete? Like,
He's
dude, you
incredible.
see
Just
the
to dive
shit
over-
he was doing?
Dude, to dive over
Over
that
the top
top rope and not catch your toes and being 300.
Dude, Tanaka
he's bigger
wore,
than 290.
He caught him.
Dude, Tanaka wore all of that. Dude.
Well, because he's going like this. He's going down, and then you got to get him to go like that.
Yeah, Tanaka
you know what I
wore
mean?
all of that.
What a man.
Yeah.
What a man. Like
No,
a-
but then he did the
Just-
RVD hop,
Yeah.
the hop onto the top rope, like
Yeah,
springboard.
dude, he
to the
had it.
and
He had it.
and Awesome at this point
was huge.
is yoked. I mean, you see him coming out there. His face is puffy. I mean, he's on some hack gas right here,
All
right?
of them
Dude,
are.
I mean, he's
Oh,
what,
yeah.
6'6"?
A lot of jack guys in that ring.
He's
in this
got to
whole
be
show.
what 6'6", 300.
No, he's my height.
He's
It was
6'3".
my height and just in red, but he would wear like big lifters in his
7-inch
and
lifters.
outside his shoes.
Really?
Yeah, so he'd go out there at like 6'6".
So he looked it too. Like he was just.
But like 300.
And
Easy.
ECW was not a big man's territory, right? Like a lot of smaller guys worked ECW.
Wow, not at all.
You know what I mean? Like you're one of the taller guys in the company, and then you talked about this when you went to WCW. You were like, oh my god, like everybody's fucking huge.
That's why I got on the gas to get there.
Right. It's like next
Like
next thing you know, like Stevie Ray, like
It's where the big boys play, dude.
yeah, you gotta get big.
You know, Buff Bagwell over there.
Yeah, but his mom shaving his nutsack. No, but dude, the suicide dive over the top rope, the springboard, and then he saw Roadkill try a frog splash from 3/4 of the way and said, "Listen, kid, I got this.
I'm the best athlete in this company.
And he literally hit it like coast to coast.
No
and
problem.
Clean Eddie Guerrero type frog splash on Tanaka, like 80% of the way across the ring. Like
That's awesome, Mike. Awesome. The crowd came alive so many points in this match, and that's like, for two guys that aren't promo guys, this isn't an angle really that like drives fans. Fans just know they're going to see the best fucking
They're just
wrestling
going to
match.
see two big dudes beat the shit out of
And
each other.
then, and then they're hyped up for it. Like there's no real like vendetta between them. It's just we are going to war here. The crowd went nuts for the sit down power bomb off the apron.
Yeah, he cut his dude, and that's the easiest bump. Tanaka, if I'm Tanaka, I'd much rather take that than the one over the top.
the one that he did
Mike's
before it.
ass takes his whole fucking bump.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't take any
Yeah,
of
you
it.
just got to tuck your chin so you don't
Yeah,
hit your fucking head.
it's like a pillow right there.
Not a bad bump to take.
Yeah, because he's got his arms. Mike's legs are under there, so he's got that keeping him from his head hitting the ground.
But there's some spots in this match where like the Germans and the back suplexes.
Oh, a couple German.
We're like, oh my
On his
god,
head,
no,
right
fucking
on Tanaka's head. Yeah.
I know, but that's how it was back in Japan.
strong.
Oh
The
my
strong.
God! In
Yes.
Japan, you just got dropped on your head 10 times a match, every match.
There was the one where Awesome had him for an overhead belly to belly, and he gets him up, and Tanaka just ate all of it on his neck.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And I'm like, it's 2025. It's almost 2026. Tanaka is still wrestling. Like, I cannot believe that.
Yeah, I've seen him. He was at the arena
He
not
was
too
2
long
years
ago.
ago.
Janela not too long ago,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he wrestled Janela earlier this year. I mean, like, dude, he's just incredible, man. I mean, this was an absolute war. It's a great, great title match. I'm sure if you guys have listened to the show.
And just those two, just being able to stand up on the top rope like that for as long as they do, interchanging, well, we're going to do this. Well, no, we're not. Maybe we're going to do this. You know what I mean? Just he was a fucking cat, dude. He was like a leopard.
The superplex spot where they're fighting for that. And Awesome, I'm like thinking about it with the table. I'm like, oh, that table's a little too far out there. I'm thinking in my head, and I'm like, no, we got him to it, man. I mean, Awesome's obviously a big guy too, and he was able to put Awesome through it. I love the no sell at Tanaka when he finally like fires up and then gets put down again right after it.
Yeah.
That's like.
That's so Japanese, though.
Yes.
That's so Japanese.
Yes, it is. And you see it sometimes today when guys like straight no-sell stuff, and it's a little overdone.
Ospreay does it.
Yeah, he does. And it's like, I love it when there's certain times where it's like, man, it's the best time ever for it. And this match was like a sprint. This match wasn't even that long. We've been talking
No, it was
about
12 and a half.
It's 12 and a half minutes. They got all the shit in there in 12 and a half minutes.
That's a lot of plunder, dude. And that's, dude, wow.
I mean, just
wow.
Incredible match.
The only flaw in the match, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but Cyrus called Masato Tanaka 6'3".
You're not going 5 stars because Cyrus is called there. You're going 4 and 3/4.
I'm just saying, I don't know if anybody else caught that.
That's
but
laughable to call him 6'3".
no, they were trying to put Mike's height over, and they were like, and I think Cyrus was like, yeah, Joey, Tanaka's 6'3". Look how big, how much taller Mike Awesome is than him. I was like, Tanaka's 6'3".
Yeah. Okay.
That was fucking hilarious.
Cyrus is actually tall.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Well, at least he was.
The finish of this match, the sit-out powerbomb, just absolutely incredible off the top rope. This, to me, is a 5-star. I absolutely love this. It's one of my favorite wrestling series of matches. These two guys never missed, and they fucking delivered. Everybody who went to this show, I guarantee you, can remember seeing this match. I fucking loved it. Ollie?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's It's fucking Awesome and Tanaka. They really don't miss. I mean, I gotta go like 5-4-2. I mean, it's just fucking an awesome match.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
You literally watch that and you're just like, that was awesome.
Well, it's the kind of match too. I think if you showed it to like a non-wrestling fan, it's like, yeah, I love wrestling. Like wrestling's cool.
Yo, that's like, oh, look at these fucking gladiators.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not embarrassed to show.
Right.
Look
Look at these gladiators.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, fake, huh?
Yeah. Watch these two motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
You want to know why I like this? Look at this guy no selling top chair shot up to the top rope.
Get dropped on his head.
It's fucking men going to war. Hack. What do you give
That's
this?
an 11.
An 11. Wow. He drops the 11 on him, yeah?
Dude, that's some good shit, dude.
Yeah, it
And
really
just the top. And it gets to be, it's not just a 5, it's 11 just because of them being on the top rope as much as they did. And no fumbles, no nothing up there wow.
The other thing, too, is you got to compare this to, like, the year in wrestling in the States in 1999.
Right.
Like, WWF matches were not, like, as good as Austin was and as over as he was. A lot of their matches on pay-per-view were just like, whatever.
No, this is a match you would see today in AEW.
Right. And people would be
It's
talking
like
about
a Kenny match it will be.
Oh, totally. Totally. And, like, WCW wasn't giving you stuff like this on pay-per-view. So, like, this is why...
And this is your heavyweight champion.
Yeah, this is your motherfucking heavyweight champ, Mike Awesome. Ty, what do you give it?
What a great guy, too. Too bad he fucked up his career selling that belt to WCW. That ended his career.
Well, he didn't sell the belt. He jumped, but while he was the champ, and then
came back with security guards and shit
Yeah.
to do a job and everything. Well, no other company wants to use you.
well,
Why would somebody in Japan want to use you?
he was used in Japan after that. He look, he was a little older at that point, and his WWF run wasn't that good, and his WCW run obviously wasn't much. I mean, he's had some fun matches, but he never got like a serious push like he should have. But Mike Awesome,
Right.
fucking rest in
With
peace.
that size,
Absolute
that
legend.
look, great looking dude.
Yeah. No, he should have
He
been
had
like,
it all.
He had it all. He really
All.
did. He had it absolutely all. And one of my favorite
He
wrestlers of
couldn't
all
talk.
time.
It was
Glorious mullet.
Glorious mullet. I mean, you want to talk about
Dude, one of the best mullets ever.
ever Hall of Fame mullet. The mullet Mount Rushmore right there.
I had a pretty good mullet
No.
back then.
No, sorry, dude.
No,
Not even close.
it doesn't even sniff
No,
like
Mike
Awesome's mullet.
Fucking crazy.
Dude, Mike Awesome's...
I was wavy curly.
Oh,
No,
God.
Mount Rushmore mullets is like Joe Dirt.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike Awesome.
Those are the starting places for you have to start with Joe. You do have to start with Joe Dirt and Mike Awesome. I agree, Ollie. I'll grant you those
Billy
two.
Ray Cyrus.
All right, well, we're good to
The
move.
discovery of fire. The invention of the submarine.
Up next on the show was the ECW TV title match between Rob Van Dam, who was the champ forever with the TV title, and Taz.
All I could think about during this match was pick a hand.
Pick a hand, pick a
I
hand.
thought about it.
Taz is on his way out here, and, all right, if I'm booking Taz on his way out here, tell me what you think about this, Hack and guys. If instead of matching him up with Rob,
Should have Joey choke him out.
no, not Joey choke out Taz, but I'm saying, like, if you're,
I like that.
of course you like.
I think Joey was a little shooter.
He had a little stuff with Bradshaw back in the day, apparently. But if you're booking somebody to go over Taz, right? Why not go with Rhino to beat Taz? Like, I feel like he could have used this win more than Rob. Like, I feel like Rob was already stamped at this point. You don't agree with that?
Man, I think Rob wanted it.
You think Rob wanted it
Yeah.
to get that? Okay.
I would too if I was him.
But I'm not saying Rob didn't deserve to go over him. Rob's your
Not the point though. Well, obviously we know he deserves it.
right. But
You know what I'm saying?
you think it was more like kind of personal or Paulie kind of granting?
I
Like
think- I don't know. To me, I think you have to do it with RVD.
you
I
have
don't
to go
know.
with
Tosh,
RVD.
I think Tosh is just saying is like
I
use
know
a
what he's
younger
saying.
guy to
Then
establish.
raise somebody else's
Yeah.
level.
Right. And I
get
think
it, but
I think Rob to me was already established as like, okay, yeah, Mike Awesome's your champ, but Rob's really your top guy right now on this roster. And if I could make somebody else, why not make like Rhino big.
I had already made Rhino before I left.
No, you hadn't yet made Rhino.
You just came back.
You just came back. You don't
I
make
hadn't
Rhino.
made him yet.
No,
Is
you
this-
haven't.
Is this the first time you and Rhino like touch?
Yeah.
Like and actually like work together
believe
like
so.
in a match?
I believe
I
it
mean,
is.
maybe a couple house shows beforehand.
Yeah, I think I did a house show in Louisiana. Well, no, this was literally the next weekend, wasn't it?
No,
this is
It
the
was the
7th.
30th.
This was-
no, it was the 23rd in October or
23rd in
something. So it
October.
was 2 weeks later.
It's 2 weeks
so
later.
I might have done a house show with them in Louisiana or something before this.
Okay. But I'm not saying...
Oh, yeah, that definitely wasn't the first time I saw him then.
I'm not saying that, like, obviously you helped Rhino and Rhino got super over himself anyway. But, like, to me, it's like if I'm booking Taz as, like, somebody on the way out, if I could put somebody else over, I probably would have picked Rhino on this roster instead of Rob. But this match, though, like, I don't know if these two were the best opponents for each other either. It kind of just seemed like different pages. The whole match.
Of course it's different pages. That's what's the good part about it.
You like the fact that it's different pages.
Fuck yeah!
Okay.
I like the fucking tension in the match.
Well, not...
Dude, there's tension in this match, dude. It's very palpable.
no, I agree. And that's not just that I know.
It really is.
It's not that I know all the stuff, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot in this match. It's like...
I didn't think it was bad.
No, I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was, like, great or anything.
No.
Taz don't want to put him over. You know what I mean? He knows he's there to do a fucking job. Not
thought
like a
Taz
job, but he's there to do a job.
But I didn't think
I
Taz
actually
was
thought-
no-selling.
I actually thought Taz did a halfway decent job of trying to put Rob over. To
I
be
thought
honest
so,
with
too.
you.
I thought he also... And to your point about there maybe being some tension in this match, I don't think Taz at all, like, took liberties or anything. Like, I noticed when he went...
Why would he take liberties when Robin already slapped the piss out of him? What, he's going to take liberties when somebody already beat the piss out of you in front of the locker room?
No, but
Well, no, but if he's on his way out, it's not like you can try and make somebody
No,
else
Robin
look.
would beat the shit out of him right there in the ring.
there was the spot where he has him
Easily.
up for the T-bone with the table in the corner.
And he made sure
made
that he
sure.
Yeah.
Taz took
He did
care
a
of him.
triple
Yes, he
look.
did.
He did a triple look.
Yes, he did. That's
Make
the,
sure-
that's the spot I'm talking about where I'm
Yeah.
like, even if these two might not have been like, you know,
And Taz never gave
That's
a
right,
free
we all
glance.
know.
he,
Noticed
ne-
that.
he
He
never,
never gave a fuck.
no, he
No.
was just chucking the guy.
No,
right?
he was like, "We good?
Yeah,
we good?
nope. Let me
You
shimmy-
sure we
I'm
good?
gonna shimmy back a little. Yeah, I'll shimmy
He didn't want
back.
Rob to get the fuck out and kick his head off.
No, that is funny. We all saw that. Like,
Hey
how
man,
Taz
I watch with a keen eye when I'm watching it. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I was watching this one too. I didn't hear the announcers at all, dude. I was just watching the face of both two.
okay. This is the faces.
You know the way they started out too, the little tit for tat thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And RVD just laughing them off, calling him a midget.
Taz got busted open. It looked like on the split-legged moonsault. I don't know. He was bleeding a little bit from the mouth. There was a
Yeah, who said he was gushing?
Cyrus?
I don't know. Somebody said he was.
there was a spin and wheel kick, and
They also got lost a little
Before
bit,
that.
and when the corner spot when he shot him in, and then Rob was waiting for Taz to come, and then he never came,
it
and
felt
then
like
they went.
it felt like an eternity.
Yeah, and then Rob was like, "What are you doing?" And then they went back to it and redid a
Yeah.
fucking thing, and then and then they did it again where Rob did the where they fucked up, and Rob did the split leg moonsault
Yes.
on the top. Yeah,
The finish was spinning heel kick and then a 5-star frog splash for the pin.
which that was a little bit anticlimactic for
I
me
was
too.
like, I was shocked.
There was like
Was
no
it what?
like, there was no like kind of like lead. I know there was like the fuck up, so maybe the fuck up and the springboard.
No, it was beat me and let me get the fuck out of this ring.
I know, but they went on the top rope and then they like slipped or something, and then Rob did
Oh
the
yeah, he came down and he
and
pulled
then
him off
Rob
the
did the
title. I
split
didn't know
leg
what that was.
thing, and then he
Split
went
leg.
and then he went back up and then did the 5-star and then finished. So I wonder if there was supposed to be something else that happened before that, because I thought it was like a little like, oh fuck, that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, it was just a little wonky, and like you said, there was stuff, and
Yeah, there was definitely stuff going on there.
but I wouldn't say it was bad. Like, it wasn't bad wrestling.
No, I don't think it was bad. It was
RVD.
It's like you said, it was a little off.
And Taz is super over, and I'm a Taz mark. I really, I really enjoyed his work overall in ECW. But for a match, though, I'm just going to go 2.5 stars for this. I didn't think it got to like any level beyond that. Ollie?
Yeah, I give it like a 2. It was alright. It was decent.
Yeah.
My notes, fucking Taz's punches are fucking horrifying. He throws it. I can't even do it. He like throws his punches like this.
Dude, you gotta survive if he lets you.
Yeah, I got Fonzie's chair work is spot on. RVD something through the table. I got RVD popping up. Oh, just RVD's fucking agility too.
Can you not read what you wrote?
You can't.
You need to read
Taz, dude, honestly, I was actually shocked by Taz's chair work himself.
Dude, he was good.
By grabbing it which side he was supposed to hold it on and catch
put
it.
him over.
No, not Fonzie, Taz. I was saying Taz. Well, Taz doesn't normally work with chairs.
Dude, he had to flip the chair once.
Oh, God, you will never put him over for anything.
Pick a hand, Hack.
Yeah, pick a hand. Wow. Taz would Kata Hajime you in 3 seconds.
Then I just got a shock finish.
Shocked finish.
So yeah, I was not expecting it.
What do you?
But it was perfect. I wish I would have known that he was leaving right after this.
Do you feel differently knowing now?
Yeah,
better or worse?
Nah, because I just nah.
And what do you give it as a star?
I don't know. It was like a 4.
It was like a 4. Okay. I mean, you liked it a lot. All right,
I didn't like it a lot. I liked the dichotomy of the whole thing.
You like the dichotomy. You just like the tea. You like you just like the drama. The gossip. Yeah, look at you. You're like, he's smiling right now.
There's shit going on there between those two. And the Taz leaving. That's good stuff. That's real tension. That's real fucking live tension in there. It's not wrestling tension, real live tension.
It's not like a Brett Shawn thing, but kind of is like a poor man's Brett Shawn a little bit. Like, not real, like, you know what I mean? There's
kind of like that.
There's that kind of stuff. And especially because, like, Taz was the guy for Paul, like, very, very protected. And, he did the job to Tanaka and Awesome. He did that 3-way we did previously on the show where he lost early that elimination. And then, for the belt to go to Awesome. And then for this match where, he's doing business on the way out. He's putting some guys over. So what do you give it, Ty?
3. I thought it was solid.
Yeah, I was like right there with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, here we are. Up next, the main event of the show. Rhino,
Losers.
Just Incredible, Lance Storm, Tommy, Raven, and you. Bunch of losers is right. You come out, man, and you get a hero's welcome. There's a great sign, like Sandman is back sign, and you're pouring a beer right down that guy's.
And you didn't put the kid over at all with the sign, like right in front of your face, which is hilarious.
Dude, I'm feeling good right here.
Yeah,
you're 100% right.
Yeah, I'm fucking feeling really good.
Dude, it's the first time you were coming through doing your entrance in how long?
No, but I mean, I'm buzzing too. I can tell by the look on my face.
I can see it, and it's like, dude, you
I'm
worked.
probably drunk as shit.
How long? This one didn't go.
They got the heat on me, didn't they?
You worked the fucking whole match. I mean, you're in there. Tommy and Raven.
It didn't seem long.
No, did it go 15? How long did it go?
No, it was barely 9 minutes.
9.
And is that included entrances, or is that bell to bell?
No, that's bell to bell.
How long was RVD Taz?
15?
14.
14. Okay.
All right, and Sabu, whatever, and your main event's 9, which is hilarious. I thought it was so quick, which is hilarious.
And they beat me too, didn't they?
Yeah. I wonder if they were up against it, like pay-per-view wise.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I have no idea.
But
it did seem a little rushed, like trying to get stuff in. And I'm sure that like if
your guys' timing was really good though for all the shit that you did.
Yeah, I thought the timing should
like it was like do this spot here, jump over here, do that, this, that, the other.
And even all the way to the spot of Scotty hit me with the cane.
I guess my issue with the match, though, if I had one thing I didn't like about it, was all the different Scotty hitting Tommy spots, and Tommy didn't really retaliate at all.
Well, no, because that's his thing.
Tommy's the baby face.
Yeah, that's his thing.
He's the turn the other cheek.
I but he pops him in the face with a punch. He
And then they're working together to do the table thing.
Right.
And then he kibosh him again. Tommy's just taking it for what it is.
He's like, Tommy, come here and help with the table. And Tommy comes over, and then next thing you know, they go back in the ring, and he dropped toe.
Dude, they were
And
best
then Raven
friends.
misses the table spot. Like, it's fucking great.
God, he does his standard through the
It
table.
was just
Raven.
like when they were at camp.
The drop toe hold and the
He said just like
Just like when they were at camp.
gotta keep kayfabe, baby. It's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah, you were still on that WCW gas here. You were yoked and you're rocking your Bruce Lee.
No, I had only done the gas for I was done with the gas by probably right about the time that I started for that company.
Yeah, you look like you had to pass gas.
No, but you were still jacked. Your forearms were
I
big.
was
and
working
everything.
out.
Okay,
I was working out, but I only didn't do it for that long.
Okay, but
I mean, it worked, obviously.
it did. It really
I was
worked.
doing some good shit.
Yeah, you were on that good shit, man.
Growth. Fucking growth.
I really loved we put it over already with the Bruce Lee shirt, the FUBU jeans. This is a great fit for the Sandman. And Raven was rocking a Sandman comic book t-shirt. He always loves wearing those ones too, when he's out in the ring. This was fun stuff though, man. Like, you guys did pretty standard tag work opener. And you're doing the selling for the and it's just, I'm picturing
I
Lance.
was entertained watching
And
myself.
I was like, wait, Hack's taking the heat?
Hack's taking the heat. And I'm like, yes. this
I
is
was surprised myself, actually. I was taking these. But
Well, it was great. I mean, they were working you over.
You're the
and,
new kid on the block. You just came back.
Yeah, they were probably like, all right, we're going to take this night off. Let's let Hack work here, and we'll get this in. It was just,
Well, I guess it's strategically it makes sense with Tommy and Raven being the tag champs. And
well,
then
yeah,
Hack,
it does.
That's
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
theoretically, like, you're not going to have, because Tommy's usually the one taking the heat or whatever, so, but you're not going to have you and Raven on the apron. So, because Raven, you're going for the hot tag and Raven knocks off Tommy. And Raven takes the hot tag, so there's that dichotomy.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
Raven's not going to really not, even though when he stepped in front of you for his entrance, that was fucking hilarious.
that was great. That was.
And Hack had no idea he was even in the middle of the ring, but Scotty just improvising and stepping in front of you, and then you look at him, you're like, this fucking
And then I turned and
motherfucker.
pushed me or something.
That was totally just you guys.
Oh yeah, because Hack had no idea that he was in the way, and Raven like totally was just like stepping in front of him, and then Hack was like, this fucking
It was such a dick move, but it worked for the characters, and it also works.
Yeah, it works.
It also works for knowing you guys. Like, you were just probably doing that to pop each other.
just
too.
total pop. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They were teaming up on you, Hack, and they got Rhino hit you with a super bomb out of the corner, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, surprised they got your fat ass
I
up there
was
for
too.
that
They
one.
did. They got you up there.
Oh, dude, I had to lock my hands behind his neck to keep my because I have to protect myself too. I got to get my hips to hit before my head.
Yeah. Lance Storm hit you with a super kick. Do you remember anything about Lance Storm?
No, but he hit couple good super kicks there. Pushed him right in there, but he's not a Van Dammer.
So that's what I was going to ask, because I remember hearing this story about
And he does this good.
about Hugh Morris. Hugh Morris apparently had like a head or a neck injury or something, and some doctor in WCW, he was working Lance Storm a lot, and some doctor in WCW was like, "Why are you wrestling that guy who throws those kicks every night?" And Hugh Morris said to him like, "Oh, you don't know. Like, he's not touching me at all. like that's how good Lance Storm's kicks are." So you're
Dude, he would
Never-
nice and easy.
nice and easy, and
Not an RVD at all.
it just seemed. I mean, Lance a hell of a worker, man. There was then a missed frog splash, and that's where you finally make your way. But Raven punched Dreamer and takes the tag
That
himself.
looked goofy too, like I was moving the wrong way, or so there was something. We were too close when he landed.
And I don't remember Lance doing a lot of frog splashes.
I don't either. I was
So-
wondering I'm like, what's he doing?
Yeah, it was kinda, I don't know. There was something off a little bit there. Raven then comes in and he hits a backdrop on Justin
Oh.
that almost fucking killed Justin. Oh my God! What do you think?
Oh, that was the drive-through. Fucking yeah. You got to go like up and down. You can't go like this.
So
Well,
who do you?
Scotty got too close.
Okay.
Well, Scotty
Like,
was too close, and Justin had too much heat coming off the ropes. So he like backpedaled. So he fucking like backpedaled him, and he like shot him. Scotty should have stayed kind of like more center of the ring and waited for Justin to come, and he could have just put him there. But Scotty had turned the transition was all like fucked up. Whatever happened. And Justin was just coming too hot off the ropes, and it forced Scotty to like backpedal and like shot him up, and he either almost went right through the ropes and then but hit the ropes and landed right on his neck.
Dude, it was the most dangerous spot in the match.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, oh my God, this is fucking nuts. Like,
I don't know. You got to be able to get yourself. I mean, he has no vertical leap.
Scotty was too close. Yeah.
So you would, if you're.
Well, I always step up. I'm not shooting anybody for. If I'm shooting you and I'm giving you a backdrop, I'm taking one step towards you, towards the rope that I'm whipping you into. So you have plenty of room back to like behind me to land.
Oh, okay. I agree with you, but Justin had hit the ropes and turned, and Scott, it was like one step. And it was like,
he was coming in hot.
What do you do as a wrestler if you sense the move is going not right?
I don't know. Hope.
Try and save as much as you can.
No, I know. It could have been seriously, it could have been seriously bad.
It looked fucking horrible.
Yeah. Rhino then gored Raven, who was about to go for a DDT. That was a nice spot there. There was a super kick on Tommy, and then
Good timing.
Yep. Then Tommy hits the cactus clothesline out of the ring. Storm then hit a dive onto Dreamer. Raven hit a DDT on Justin, but then Storm broke that one up. And then this is where Dreamer and Raven are setting up that table. And then Raven just took out Tommy. And
that was great. The drop toe hold, and then he jumps over.
Jumps over through the table, takes himself out. Rhino then gored Lance Storm by mistake. So this is where we're getting into the whole fucking finish here. The home. Sandman, you just fucking drilled Rhino with the cane. Great cane shot. And then Dawn Marie and Franny come in for a cat fight. And then you pull.
That's entertaining.
It is it's great. And I know you mentioned before that there's been past a little heat there. I noticed Franny, when they, during the intros, Franny just like mouths like, you
fucking bitch.
Yeah, fucking bitch. To her. Just like, that was just good. Another little added element to this match. And then you plant one on Dawn Marie.
I don't remember ever doing that. I was like, I'm not going to kiss her, am I? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm not going to kiss her. I must put her over my knee and spank her. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
But that's an old school wrestling spot where the babyface kisses the heel manager, as like just plants one on her.
What was your first kiss like, Hack? Is that good?
Yeah. What was next here? Oh, yeah. Raven just caned you with the kendo stick. And the kendo stick looked like it was already like busted open at that point.
That was a good shot.
Really nice shot. And
I don't even know where the second cane came from.
Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then Justin hits. That's incredible. And the heels pick up the victory. And afterwards, Raven sells it like he's like upset, but he's really not.
I don't know if you noticed when during that just made me think the double cane thing. When they introduced Justin, they introduced him as the hardcore icon, and when they introduced you, you were just the Sandman.
I noticed them calling him the hardcore icon, but
you were just the Sandman. Yeah,
I really, really like this. This was a fun
just added
match.
on to the feud. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This was a fun match. It was great to see back in ECW, and the crowd was rocking this whole match. I really, really enjoyed this. I'm gonna go.
It's so funny that was a main event, and it was like so quick.
I know. It's like if you let these guys breathe a little bit and you go like 18 or so, there's a much better match in there, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But like I said, I was like, were they pressed for time? Because
I think they had to.
Because Sabu and fucking Chris went.
If we were pressed for time, I wouldn't have been doing my fucking 5-minute entrance.
Well, you said you were buzzing, so you probably had no idea.
Still, I would have done it. My time, I know what timing is. Fucking king of timing.
I'm going to go 3.5 stars for it. Ollie?
It's 5 for me.
5?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just like, especially for like a 6-man and like everything that you have in there, and like throwing the little shit in there with like Raven and Tommy, and then like Hack's coming back, and just the timing like of everything is all so on point. Like it's all it's hard to do with like that many people out there and like keep it that crisp. So
yeah. Hack
Yeah,
yourself?
it was like a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
Okay. You mad that you lost here in your comeback? You love losing. You're fine with that.
I was
That's
making
great.
up 8,500 a week, I think. Then I was
All
very
right.
happy.
Very happy. Shouts out to 8,500 a week. Ty?
85 or 95, something.
I'll give it a 3.
3. That was November to Remember 1999. Let us know what you guys thought of this show. We got so many in the inbox here that we got to split this up into another part of this episode. So we will catch you on the next.
Why? We don't want the people to wait.
No, they can just play the next part. Play part 2. We're going to join you we got a loaded inbox. Plus we got our story hack. We went to Loud Labs in New Jersey with Fonzie, me, you, and Gunk. So we'll be talking about that on part 2 here.
Ain't it foggy outside?